Hi guys, Luton here, and you could only have that music for, you know, it's snowy mountains, right? Anyway, here we are on Hangar 21. This is the first map I've actually got to play from the CT stuff. I told Flame, I was like, dude, we're getting out here. That's my driving right there. Anyway, this is the first one I got to play because I was so busy doing that objective. It just highlights how much the objective stuff means to me. I skipped playing Whiteout. I skipped playing Corellia because I was so busy with the objective stuff. I gotta tell you, just before we get into this round, the objective stuff is going really, really good. I've actually had some great feedback from Thomas at DICE and a couple of the other guys there as well, from Tigger as well, also at DICE, and you know, it's great to have feedback straight away from those guys. I think I'm going to have a little bit more information for you guys coming up really soon about that. In fact, perhaps after the weekend. But I'll see what happens with that and if I'm allowed to say anything. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But that's going really well, and it's been very positively received by those guys. So great for me, really pleased about that, and great for everybody else as well. In fact, they've already agreed on sort of multiple things that are happening there, specifically in regard to the scoring. Anybody that didn't see that on Twitter today, Tigger replied to me that basically he was like, yeah, fully agree with you about the scoring and the kill, you know, the kill scores, that needs to change. So I'm pretty sure that adjustments to the scoring is going to be coming along, so that's great already. Right, here we are anyway, Hangar 21, and this is, as I say, the first one I got to play, the first time I got to use the Rorsch X1. What an execution right there. Most of this evening I was using the Gold Magnum. Mainly I was using the Gold Magnum because I just like, you know, I was trying to just, it's good for aggressive movement on the go, moving around. It gives you good playability, and I can handle myself reasonably well with a pistol as well, unless, you know, you're out fire rated, but most of the time it's fine. You know, I was sitting here, and this is what always happens. I was sitting at the beginning of this video and I was like, am I going to edit this video? Am I going to edit out my horrible fails, or am I just going to keep in, like, you know, and I just thought, you know what, whatever, just raw. So we've got raw gameplay, so you can pick up, you know, you can crucify me when I miss a shot, and you can applaud me when I hit a target, like I just did that guy a minute ago. But anyway, you know, this map overall has been a lot of fun. There's a lot of features to this map. I think that's what I like the most. I gotta say, I have seen Whiteout. I actually got on with Whiteout and I had a little spectator round, but I didn't record it. Corellia I've not seen. So the thing is, I'm not going to get a chance to play those now until they come, so I can't really give like a full what I think. But what I can do, I've been very, very, you know, thankfully gifted some footage of those two maps. So what I'll do is I'll look at that footage, and I'll do a video with that footage, and I'll talk about it, and I'll say this is what we see on the map, etc, etc. But I don't want to make too many harsh judgments. I might give like an impression, like I think this map might play like this or this, but I don't want to give like a specific, this is, you know, I don't think it's good or not. I've got to tell you, when I first saw this DLC, I wasn't 100% convinced. I even sent to some of the DICE guys and I said, guys, disappointed, don't like the look of it. I felt it was going to be very armoured kill. This map though, I gotta say, this map plays out well. I like the features of this map. I think some things are a little bit stupid. The human cannonballs are a little bit crazy, and it kind of... But again, it is the last DLC. It kind of leads in though, I feel almost, to kind of what I've been saying about kind of the crazy BS, and it sort of, you know, it suits people that want to sort of show that kind of content and blah blah blah. But it's a fun thing, come on, let's not be miserable about it. So, you know, they're pretty, and hilariously as well, they are actually quite tactically useful, because, you know, you can be like, guys, we've got to get to this base, bam, get in the cannon, shh, you're across the map and you're there, and you can deal with it straight away. So from that point of view, they are actually pretty awesome. The hangar section of the Titan, those of you that don't know, by the way, loads of people are saying, what is this thing? In the hangar, it's actually a Titan, for those of you that aren't aware. You obviously remember, you know, Carrier Assault, and a lot of people are calling that, or I still call it, Titan mode, and a lot of people are like, no, it's Carrier Assault. No, it's Titan mode, right? And the Titans in 2142, that's where that game mode came from. So in the hangar right here, that's what they're constructing. They're constructing the Titans from 2142. So for anybody that's, you know, Flame Fang in my squad, who's a super big 2142 fan, it's pretty nice for those guys. Anyway, my piss poor skidoo skills coming back in again right here, and we're coming into Cap C. And you know, this one, look at this right here. Damn it, that should be a headshot. Come on. No, I got a hit marker. That'll have to do. But yeah, interestingly, you know, this wasn't the round, but I actually sent a message to Dice after I'd played some games because I say to Dice, to Thomas again, because I had a round this evening which 100 it like proved my point about all this objective stuff, right? In fact, one of you guys messaged me today. I'm sorry I don't have the name in front of me, otherwise I'd give you a big shout out. But I did post you on Twitter, so hey, that's a little accolade, right? Yeah, I mean, basically, it proved my point. I had another round this evening where I was doing the same thing with the Gold Magnum, and I was just running around, and I deliberately didn't play the objective. I just literally dicked around, and I ran around getting sniper shots, and that's all I did the whole round. Where did I finish? Third on the board for just screwing around sniping for the whole round, and this is a 64 as well. So I came third on my team out of 32 by just screwing around, sniping, and not even going for the objective. I just was like, that's it. It just shows, yeah, take it back, bitch. So that was really cool and lucky that I managed to power drop in right up. But hey, you know, I couldn't do that if I instigated my no parachute rules, right? I still want to have that. Anyway. So yeah, this map, how does it play out? This map plays out really well. It plays out well because there's lots of cover, and that's the thing, and that's what scared the hell out of me when I saw Whiteout, or Whitey as I'm going to call it from now on. It scared the hell out of me because it just looked like there was no cover anywhere, and I just was immediately like, armoured kill, sitting in a corner shaking, armoured kill. You know, I just was like, I can't, no, and I didn't want to deal with it. This map, on the other hand, has got loads of features to it, and I like that. I like having individual bases that are kind of, they feel unique. I like having different ways to move around the map. I like having, you know, the vehicles have a role to play in this map. The jets work well in this map. The helicopters work well in this map. Sniping, close range, you know, vehicle combat. It all works well on this map. And this, so far, I really like it. If Corellia sort of stands up along this one, and again, gotta tell you though, I have seen a little bit of play because I think I watched Westy's Rorsch video today, and I think he was on Corellia when he was doing that. It looked very open and not much there, but you know, we'll have to see because I really want to kind of get to grips and have a look at that. So I'll tell you guys about that later on. Oh, this is a fail right here. I remember this. Yeah, look at this, a hit marker, and then he jumps in the bloody hole, and I was like, total fail from me sniping right there. Anyway. But yeah, each of the bases on this one play out really cool. I don't know if I go into the hangar in this one, so I'm sorry if I don't go to the hangar on this gameplay, but overall, it just played out really, really good. Oh, I'm camping for the Rorsch, that's what I'm doing right now, I'm camping for that. I was really desperate to get Rorsch footage tonight because it's like, I obviously haven't played at all, and it was really critical for me that I got to at least have a go with that gun and sort of try it out a few different ways, you know. I was muting this guy because he kept talking. I was like, shut up! So, that really rarely happens, you know, it rarely happens that I actually have people chatting on the mics in VoIP, but this evening apparently that was the case. There you go. So, you know, if the other ones stack up against this map, I think it's going to be pretty good overall, you know. I was very, very worried about it, but I think they play out just fine. But to another point, this round actually plays out really good. That was Super. Super came in right there and he was like, Luton. I was like, oh, Jesus. The helicopter's like right on me. It scared the crap out of me. But yeah, basically, it'll play out well. This round was an interesting one, though. Right now, this doesn't look like a particularly interesting round. The tickets are pretty close overall, right? But towards the end of this round, it becomes pretty nightmarishly close. You'll see what I mean. In fact, by the end, I think it comes down to about 5 tickets this round. So it's a really, really, really good round. I haven't really done anything for ages. I'm just sitting here looking around. This is the trouble when you have new things come out. You're kind of watching it. But I think I'm still camping for my Rorsch. That's really what I'm doing. I think I get bored in a minute and leave. I hope I do anyway. See, this is why I should edit footage, you know. This is a good example of why you should edit footage right here. You know, everyone's always like, leave the raw footage, leave the raw footage. Well, sometimes there's not much going on right here. Oh, I remember we had a battle for the helicopter. Let's make it happen. Let's do it. These guys were coming in right here, and Frankie's coming up on the back side of me right here, keeping me safe and sound. Good job, dude. And then here they come. I've only got my pistol. Sit down, buddy. I've only got my pistol. Oh, no. Oh, no. I've only got my pistol. Damn you, M39 DMR. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Like it's hot. There we go. All in hand. I really should get my ass in gear and get on and do something this round, though. Come on, LT. Let's go. Let's move. It's good to kind of critique yourself. Oh, yeah. I was like, I'd forgotten I had smoke equipped. I was like, shit, smoke equipped. I had smoke equipped from like the other day when we were playing because we were pushing this objective on Rush, and it wasn't happening, and I said I'll change out smoke and get recon down so that we can kind of like drop smoke screens out and push forward and camp, and I forgot to change it back, so I've got like a passive grenade. The worst part is I think in this round I was kind of like I probably won't need grenades very much, so I don't think I bothered to change it at all and save in smoke for the rest of this round. Oh, it's that guy, he got his revenge. I hope that wasn't the guy who I totally didn't kill, because if it is and I just let him go and then he got me right here, that would be quite annoying. But there you go anyway. This was a US server as well, and you know, people always complain about like EU server, US server, if you live on like opposite sides, and it's true, you know, so I had like about 100 ping in this round, I guess. That's pretty typical. On the EU you're going to be between like 20 and 30, maybe less if you're, you know, lucky for that night. But it was interesting because, again, I don't know, like, I don't mind playing on US servers. I play on a US server, I have like 100 ping, and it's like, I don't know, it's not that big a deal for me. I think I finished top of this round, actually, on this game, so, you know, despite my crippling ping, supposedly, it all came together okay. I think it depends on the kind of map you're playing, the kind of situation you're playing, and your general kind of tactics as well. If you're moving for objectives and you have a lot of close firefights, yeah, the ping is probably going to piss you off. But if you're kind of moving around and you're just kind of doing general gameplay, it's not going to be a big deal. Bam, headshot. You're still getting the headshot. Bam, headshot. Oh, that wasn't a headshot, was it? No. Straight pull bolt. I was laughing tonight because like every time I killed someone it was like unlock a new thing, because that's the CTE. And the fact that I sort of don't particularly often play on it, so I was kind of like, I got a hit marker. I really wanted to finish it off. I was hoping to get a sly headshot there, but it didn't happen. I had some great moments sniping tonight. It kind of got me back into aggressive sniping. I think I should probably just get back on with aggressive sniping, because I don't really do it. Look, here we go again. Yeah, eat my smoke. I don't really do aggressive sniping. I don't really do sniping. The reason I don't do sniping, though, is not for the want of, you know, trying, or it's not because I don't want to do it. It's more because I just often am required to do other things. There's vehicles, I've got to go engineer. There's support, you know, need to get the support, lay the fire down, support the guys in the squad. I need to go assault, need to push the front line, pick people up, whatever. Yeah, pick people up, don't laugh when I say that. But yeah, you know, so that's one of the main reasons why I generally don't recon. If I do recon, I usually take like a carbine and I just use it as like I just use it as kind of like assault, but with a recon spawn. That's usually the way I roll with it. But anyway, so maybe I'll get back into sniping. The goal I always do particularly well with. It's my absolute favourite gun, and I'm so glad that they put the Gold Magnum back into this game. I found it, you know, just seriously the best gun. I love this gun. It has such a great feel, and you know, it's not too often that you get that with guns. You get this kind of lovely feel, like kind of like every shot. I just like, it's real good. I shouldn't say that, seeing as I'm sitting here failing to take this guy down actually, but yeah, you do get that feel. I was saying on the stream the other night about if I should do, like, you know, weapon. Yeah, that's what happens when you sit stationary for loads of period of time and you have a sniper shooting at you who can't really hit you. But I was saying on the stream the other night that, you know, should I do these weapon review videos? I need to get a bit of my faster trigger finger going on right there. And everyone was like, no, don't do it, because you hate it. And it's true, I do hate it. I hate weapon review videos generally. I think they're pointless and they piss me off and whatever. But on the other hand, I sometimes feel like I want to talk about certain guns and stuff like that. But don't worry, I'm not going to do it. I'm just sort of voicing out loud the fact that I sometimes think about doing it, but I'm not going to do it. But, you know, it's like, because people are always like, do this, or what do you think about this, or what's the best for this? There is no best guns, right? Bam, headshot at close range. There are no best guns. It's like, because it's individual. You know, there isn't a best gun to perform for any kind of situation. It depends on what you're doing. You know, if you're running assault, well, it's not going to be good at long range. If you're running an LMG, it's not going to be good necessarily for taking out sort of individual groups of, you know, very specific targets. You're better for kind of bunched up groups or pushing or suppressing or all this kind of stuff. It's not being, you know, it's not being surgical. Snipers obviously are. You know, it varies a lot depending on what you're doing, what your squad's doing, what your objective is, what you blah blah blah. You know, it varies so much, and it varies map to map. You know, there's some maps I just won't use a specific gun on, so I definitely wouldn't choose like one overall. Can I just highlight that we're only like 40 tickets behind, but they are in contention of most bases right here, and this is where we started to lose quite a lot of tickets. You know, so it sort of started to turn here, and I was like, we need to get to grips and we need to get some of these bases back on board. But still didn't change up my class. I was having a lot of fun rolling up and around this. I wonder when the snowboards come in, because I heard we own snowboards, and this looks kind of like the map that you would have snowboards. So maybe they're saving the best to last, and that'll be the one that's coming up tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, there you go. Oh god, I think I've got another fail coming up right here. Damn, I really should have edited this footage. Should have edited this footage so I looked like super pro, and you'd all be like, oh my god, LT, you're such a sniper beast. Bam, headshot. But no, I just left it all in, so you can be like, ah, you suck, LT. You're so bad with the sniper rifle. You crap. Quit the game. Boom, headshot. I'm doing alright. I think it's this guy. I should have got this guy on the move. Look, I just got the other. Yeah, look, what the hell is that? Drunk? Oh, you get a hit marker on him and you get some hits. And I was like, it's okay. I'll micro tactic him. I'll flank him. I could. And then, the humiliation, this guy with his 40x. I was laughing. I think I typed to him like, lol, 40x. Yeah, 40x, lol, lol, lol. Who takes a 40 times scope? It's so limiting. God. The 40 times scope makes me feel literally claustrophobic. I'm just kind of like, so limited view range. Just there was a guy, maybe that's on this one as well, I can't remember, maybe, I think it is. There's this guy and he's like literally, it's like my objective video, like all over again. This guy, and he's sitting right off to the right here, right at the bottom of the hill, and he was sitting like the perimeter of the map, and I was just like, what are you doing? He's just like sitting at the perimeter of the map with his own recon device by a rock, just trying to like ultra long range. Oh yeah, that's right, I remember right now. They don't want, yeah, enemy always love that D. They want to get us off that D so they can keep it for themselves. It's all about the D, always about the D. Don't know why. Always is, whenever we play Conquest, the enemy on the other team, always D. They just go mad about it. They can't let go of that D. Anyway, there we go. Legit teddy bear saying hello to me on the in-game chat. Thank you very much, dude. Nice to see you too. Don't know you. Anyway, so Conquest, Battlefield, middle, and we're coming up towards the end of the round. Look at this right here. That should be a headshot. 3 in a row. Look, what's going on right here? I hate that crap. And he moves! God damn it! No! Don't shoot me! Ugh. God damn mad hamster party. What are you doing, buddy? So this isn't a very good breakdown of this map, is it? You know, like you probably came here watching this thinking I was going to break it all down for you and be like, yeah, Battlefield. Then, oh, here we are. Look, we're in the hangar right now. Here we go. Look, here's the doors. And that's the Titan in there. There you go. That's your view all the way around. Good stuff, eh? Not bad. Don't worry, I've got some other gameplay I can show you later. It's all good. Oh, here we go for this guy. Go for the knife? No. Pistol spam. Bow, bow, bow. Got you. Drop it like it's hot. Payback, Mad Hamster Party. There was a great bit earlier where the flames coming out of this thing glitched out. It was just burning and burning and burning and burning forever. I'll try and find that footage, drop it in when I do the next one. I'll try and do like a more, you know, proper review of this map, but I thought it'd be cool to just kind of have like a little, this is just a cash, like walk around, chat around, look at the map, you know. But we're coming down on C right here. C is this kind of like little underpass section right here. These trucks, little convoy in here right here. It's the depot. And this one overall, it's kind of like a nice little conquest base. Like again, I say, you know, all the conquest bases on this map are really unique and interesting. this one, I don't know, you know, it's got a different feel. Most Conquest bases, when you think about it, are usually building, 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 flag in the middle. This one, it's got this lovely little underpass, rocks coming in, the trucks right there. Oh look, here they are on the back of the bloody thing yet again. They love this ridge. When you play this map, watch out for this ridge, because they love it. You know, multiple times I've been shot in the head from that stupid ridge. That's what you want to do. S for it, or get a grenade up on it, definitely. Right, ticket count, how are we doing right now? Wow, we're not that far behind. Only about 15 tickets in it. No, 25 tickets, sorry. So it's not going too bad at all. And, you know, this round kind of came down for quite, as I say, a tight ticket throughout the whole round. This is really good to see for a public game. It's pretty unusual. It was funny as well, because I did spectate a couple of rounds the other evening. I was a bit bored, and I just said, a little bit Commander, you know. And I did these Commander rounds, and I didn't think it was to do with the fact that I was doing Commander. I think it was just the fact that the teams were ridiculously imbalanced, because there wasn't a Commander on the other team. But I don't think it was that. I think it was just that the teams were terrible. And my team, we finished like 600 ticket difference. 600! It's absolutely insanity. Oh, they're back on this bloody ridge again, aren't they? So up there on the left, look, you can see the Hangar 21. And as I say, in there is the Titan. It's big enough that you can actually fly a transport helicopter inside and cap it, which is pretty amazing. So you can fly a transport heli right in if you're a good pilot, cap it, and then come back out again. So it's pretty awesome, and it's quite big. You can also shut those giant blast doors that are up there as well. There's control on the high deck. So basically where the doors are, there's a spiral kind of like scaffold staircase. Just go up, 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 all to the top. There's a little device in there. Click, beep, shut and open the doors. So there's a good way again of like denying enemy in, and it actually really strongly limits their ability to get in there. And you have of course got two Conquest bases in there. You've got B and A. So if you've got B and A, you could actually close those doors and then control the entry points below. And with just one squad, you could potentially really control that section if you weren't playing in a maybe massive 64 game. I should point out though, the one thing, right, we're playing this on 64, and it's pretty good. It's obviously large, right? We're playing on 64 and it's pretty good, but 32, I don't know how this would feel. I mean, look at how much engagement I'm having right now, and bear in mind this is 64. So again, it does kind of go towards my feeling that these kind of are playing out a little bit sort of armoured kill style, right? Because these maps are quite big when you look at them, compared to something. I mean, even like Oman. Oman is quite a big map, but you guys know that I really like playing that one, and you can play it on like 32 or whatever, and it plays out usually just fine. This map on 32... I don't know. You might find that you have more individual combat around specific bases, right? So you might find like around like C right here as we come in. Maybe you'll have like a combat there, and then you move to another base, you have a combat there. And so it works a little bit more like that, rather than right now where there's kind of like a few people dotted around almost every single thing, right? That's probably how I feel it would go a little bit different. But we'll have to see. I haven't tried it yet, so we'll find out. But you know, one thing I will say is it's kind of convinced me. This you know, the games that I had, it has kind of convinced me that potentially, you know, this DLC is going to be pretty okay. You know, I'll give it a good run. You know, because I was worried that it was going to be just a nightmare, a shocker, and it was going to be kind of armored kill. And I was just like, you know, I really don't want it to be that. And some of the things that were in it, you know, they sounded a little bit gimmicky. The hover tanks, I'm not convinced by hover tanks either, but I haven't played them, so I can't really give a full judgment. Jesus, man, what the hell was that? We were saying in TS that what was going on was like these jets just kept crashing, and we were like, what the hell is going on? Like the jets just kept crashing out of the sky, and we'd be like this, we'd be like standing somewhere, and then out of nowhere it would just be like right on top of us, and we're like, what the fuck? Just hilarious. And I'd be like running along, and there's just like flaming wreckage like sliding past me. It's because they keep doing this. I think a lot of the jets are trying to dive bomb, and they're kind of doing these big sweeping passes where they come down, fire, and pull away. And I think it was quite regular. They were misjudging. Oh, I should say. Right, here we go. End of the game. Look, 180. There's only a 30 ticket difference in it. Well, yeah, 30 ticket difference in it. And I said to the guys, let's get to D right now because there's not many people there. Let's cap. Get it. And then we'll push on down because look how many how many bases we got. 4 bases. I was like, we need to get these bases and move. You know, we need to really. So this was the time. Up until this point, like you saw, it was going kind of slow, and we weren't really sort of making no kind of like massively proactive. You know, we had a little cap on C there for a minute, and we were seeing how that was going. But then I said we need to move move right now. We need to get down, cap this, move to the next base, because we're like, if we're going to turn it around, now is the time. I mean, look at this right now with 40 tickets down almost. So 40, it's, you know, you can come back easy, but only if you can cap some good bases, and that's really what I think. But look at this right here. Now this goes hand in hand with what I was saying about the objective gameplay. Look at this situation right now. We're down on tickets, but we're not down that much, but it's significant enough for us that we need to cap bases. So the bases that we cap right now should be basically critically important. But look at this, how can I not get that kill? I shot at his bloody head, seriously. Anyway, the kills, you know, the base caps rather that we get right now are critical in terms of the overall team success. So the people that are capping bases right now are the people that are winning this game, and those are the people that should be rewarded. And that's not what the kill system does. It doesn't work like that with the score system right now, you know. And it really should. Do I get double kill right here? Yep. Even though he's got a full health and a gun. Get that down. Sit down. Cap. You don't have my base back, buddy. Bam. 1-2. So yeah, it really does, and it's like, you know, look at this right now. We're capping this base. This is critical. We're defending. We're re-securing this base. That's really, really important. No S-roar whoring for you, Deadly Rabbit. Not gonna happen, I'm afraid. Oh, I think I fail now though, right? Yeah, look at this spamming. Ba-ba. Oh no. Got shot again. Bad times. Do I get res? 3, 2, 1. No. Fine. Whatever. Okay, but it didn't matter anyway because we were the guys. So I wanted to... Oh, no, I was like, I'm getting C back. Getting C come hell or high water. The team had already capped it, so that's all good. So we're pushing down towards E. So as I say, critical right now. We're still only about 30 tickets out. So it's actually really, really important for us that we actually, you know, secure these bases. I'm just grabbing some little shots on the way and trying to help secure things. Do I get this kill as well? Nope. Hit marker though. Hit marker will do. I'm getting shot from behind again. This bloody guy's up around C. Oh, I think I remember where this guy was. But something to bear in mind, and I've said this many times before, is it's always about the end of the round, right? The end of the round is the most dangerous time. You can have quite a long game, but if you have a long game that's coming down to these kind of amount of tickets towards the end, it's really worth making an aggressive push. It really is. Because often these, you know, very tight end of round situations. Look at this right now. So we're still like 30 tickets down. So it's staying about the same. Now 30 tickets is such a small amount. If we look at this, it's 3 and 3 bases right now. So if we can just cap an extra base, that's going to make all the difference. We just need one extra base, and that's basically a round win for us, you know. So it's really, really important that we do that. And that's what I was saying to the guys. And they've actually pushed up and they're trying to deal with C, and I was like, you're not taking C. We've been fighting with it for so long. I mean, RPG in the face. Get out of it. But they capped C nonetheless. I was telling people to defend C, but it's kind of too late. I think that was wishful thinking on my part right there. But we did spawn in and get on this. Oh, I had this hilarious transport pilot guy earlier on. It's a little clip actually. I think, do you know what I'm going to do? I'll post it as like a battlefield thought for the day. Tomorrow, the day after this. Because seriously, it was so ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. There was this transport heli pilot, right? And we were like, he was flying really high in the sky, like up towards the hangar. And I was like, oh, what's he doing? You know, what's he doing? I assumed like he was going up there to remove like some guy that sniped him or something like that. And I was on the guns. And Super was in the heli as well. And we were just like, oh, what's he doing? What's he doing? And he flew out of bounds. And we couldn't do anything about it because if we parachuted in, we'd be dead anyway. We wouldn't have made it, right? So we only had to hope that this guy managed to get back in bounds. So we were just waiting. And he came back around, and we were like counting it down. We were like 3, 2, 1. And then just as it came into 1, he got back in bounds. And we were like, oh, maybe he's like a really good pilot after all. So we were thinking this guy's like actually knows what he's doing. And he's got like some agenda that we're sort of going to go and help him with, you know? And I got sniped again. God damn. Damn that SR. We assumed that he would have something, you know, that he was doing. And then, so he flew like right up to the top of the mountain up here. Right up, I'll show you. Right up to the top of the mountain. And then what did he do? Because we were like, we're going to find the target, and then get back into the game. No, he just bailed out. He just was using it to get up there to snipe and carrying 4 people up there at the same time. And we were all just like, what the fuck? I was just like, seriously? I couldn't believe it. Super was super pissed off as well. I couldn't believe it. Like, it's one thing to like take yourself up there in a helicopter, right? But to take 4 other people, and then like literally he didn't land the heli, he just bailed out, power dropped to wherever it was. He was like right up on top of the hill. He just power dropped to his sniping position and just left us all to die. And we were just like, fuck you, buddy. It was awesome. I'll find it. It was seriously funny. It's so good, right? Snipers on that sea ridge again. Right, here we go. Coming in. So look at this right now. Critical. Look at this. Unwinnable situation, right? 27 to 60. They got this in the bag. I remember one of the guys on TS said, hey, looks like our team's given up already. I said no. The man from LT say no. And we must cap the bases. So we're pushing. Got to get the bases, got to catch more. And I said, look at this. They've only got 1 base and they're not even in control of it. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 bases. Look at how much the ticket's coming back. Look how fast you can turn it around if you push the objective. I was like, I've got to get up the hill. And here's where the stupid human cannon thing comes on. Except I've gone to the wrong direction. But it doesn't matter. Look at this. 3 and 4. Coming back. 22, 27. You know, I don't have so much help really on this one. I'm not so much help towards the end of this round. But it doesn't matter. It was a good round all the same. Look at this. And this is where it all goes wrong. Look at this. Look how many bases we've got in control of our team. And this is why you shouldn't give up. And this is why at the end of a round, it's worth prioritizing, you know, those weakly defended targets. Because often you can get a result like this. You know, it's absolutely astonishing how many times you can have a round come down like this. Look at that. Bam. Who would have thought we were going to win that? Who would have thought it? We were like down by 30 tickets and they looked like they were in control. It's not always the case. There we go. So there we go, guys. That's Hangar 21 with my rambly sort of look at the map with my totally unedited ultra raw footage. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for stopping. If you made it to the end of the video, congrats. I'm sure not many people did, so you're in the elite few people that made it to the end of this video. I have some other stuff coming up this week, more breakdowns, more other bits and pieces, lots of different videos, thought for the day, maybe some more podcasts, definitely podcasts coming up Saturday if you want to listen to that as well. So loads of stuff on the way, loads of ideas to do. Like I said in the video, I'm off and good night. So thanks guys, I'll see you next time for some more Battlefield 4.